Welcome back guys to a brand new ARK Survival Ascended news video. Today we're going to be talking about something that is going to impact the servers so massively for ARK Survival Ascended. It's a change that wasn't meant to be happening for a few months. Some people were just basically in the comment section were just like, Dom, can you do a breakdown video on this and explain everything that is going to be happening on this change of servers. Now, if you guys do get all the information you need to know, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel as it helps me out so much, and if you do want to get yourself an ARK Survival Ascended server, you can use the code LOADEDCRISIS, all one word, for a 10% discount. So not too bad. But anyway, so we're going to be getting in the video, and we're in the lovely world of ARK Survival Ascended again. Every time I load up this game, I still feel that feeling that it is launch day. It feels that nice and that smooth, and I say that and then I end up having like loads and loads of frame rate. But no, it is absolutely great, especially when you sort some of the settings out. There's still some things that wildcard need to fix, but they will get to that. Now anyway, so this is a mixture of PC and console, and now I know console players, you still haven't got the game yet, but it is coming very soon, especially for Xbox, and coming later for PlayStation. If you haven't heard the most recent news on the launch for ARK Survival Ascended on Xbox and PlayStation, what has been said is pretty much just they're hoping to have more of a precise date to share with you very soon for the PlayStation, as they're finalizing this with Sony, but it is slated for the end of November. So that's what, and they're hoping to have a date very soon to share, which I think they'll probably have a date on the console launch, which then I'm guessing so they can share good news the day the console launches. So I reckon around November 14th you'll get a PS4 release date. A PS4? What's happening? I'm still like a PS5 release date. And then for Xbox, if you haven't seen, they're on track for November the 14th for Tuesday launch day, which there's gonna be the Xbox and the PlayStation, when it happens, will be completely up to date with all of the PC's changes and functionality. So now you guys have heard that, it's time to talk about what is happening with servers for the mix of Steam PC, Xbox and PlayStation. So on the Xbox launch, there will be a cross-platform with Steam enabled on day one. Now, this was not meant to happen whatsoever. This was not the plan for Studio Wildcard at all for the game. But the reason they've had to make this change is due to the delays. They have to do it. And the reason they have to do it is just literally because they have to catch the server. They can't let PC have too much of a crazy head start on the console, which they already have already. So they will be onlining a new set of official servers for the respective game modes, PvP, PvE, and small tribes. These servers will be running boosted rates for a period of time to allow players starting on them to catch up. Our hope is to synchronize the rate by mid-December on all platforms. So that is when they are hoping that they're going to give console enough of a boost to catch up with the PC by mid-December. So about a month and a half's time, the console should hopefully be all up to date with the PC, which will be great, because we just want that. That's where we want the official server network to be in, and let's hope that does happen. Look how beautiful this bit of the island is. And then they'll also be onlining a first set of console-specific servers at the moment, so the players that don't want to play cross-play with Steam can just play with console. But just like how it happened with Fortnite and other games like that in the past, the console versus PC war will always start to begin, and it's always very interesting when that happens. But we'll see who ends up becoming on top of the strongest tribe in the whole of the PC and console servers. And then for PlayStation, cross-platform with Steam and Xbox will be enabled day one as well. So as soon as it comes out at the end of November, PlayStation will also have their boosted rates to catch up with the Xbox. So the console, they want to add, it's not just catching Xbox up by mid-December, they want all of the platforms to be caught up by mid-December. So for PlayStation, you're most likely going to have a lot higher rate than the Xbox has at the beginning, because there's only 2 weeks for the PlayStation to to be able to catch up with the PC. Now, after that is all happening, alongside something that's still, that's something a little bit, which I don't know how this is going to work. So Extra Life is being delayed, as we know, to December the 2nd. Now, if PlayStation's coming out at the end of November, then it still seems a little bit out of place for me. We've just flown ourselves into the water there, just because everyone's going to be getting times 12 upwards with the Extra Life event, depending on how much money we all raise, which is kind of, I don't know, because if you think PC have had all that time to play, Xbox would have caught up a little bit more, and then PlayStation have to dive straight in with only a couple of days to catch up on boosted rates, but then hop straight into the times 12 upwards, which, it's not been the smoothest of launches, as expected. Always kind of happens with any sort of ARK launch, but hopefully, as I've said, in a couple of maybe by the end of Christmas, by the start around Christmas, we can all relax for the Christmas period, and hopefully everything is up to scratch. I don't think we're going to be playing Scorched Earth. That's a video I'm going to be making at some point this week. There's a lot of videos to be making at the moment to cover so many news stories. But yeah, oh, look what we found. We found our base. We found our original base that was part of our series, which, again, I'm sorry if you have been missing the series. It was completely done the classic loaded crisis, and we've had to end up waiting for. See, now this stuff has all decided to come and join us in our base, but there's just been so much going on with the community and so much information that I've had to cover, and loads of different mods to cover as well, that I literally just haven't had time to get the servers out. Like, I've been pumping out around about 3 to 4 videos a day, it just really there was just so much to do. I physically didn't have time to get the series up, but that doesn't mean it won't be returning, and I can't wait for it to return. It just needs a little bit more time, and once console, PlayStation and all of that is up to date, I can get back onto it. We've had just loads of stuff to do, we're slowly getting into a bit more of a normal reality of life again. I know it may go a bit crazy again around the console launch, and I'm prepared for that. I've got all the time in the world to dedicate all to those launches, so that's why I'm here, always to keep you guys up to date with what the plan is. So yeah, Wildcard also say, of course, there has been a few bumps along the way, and we're working hard to address any issues that players are reporting. We've put out a record number of patches, but the patches can be summarized into bug fixes, performance updates, and security improvements to make sure this game can be the best survival game there is. So be prepared, console players. If I'm not going to lie to you, if I'm being 100% honest, it's going to be a grind, and I know many people are ready for that. That's why they're so hyped for the launch of the game, and I completely get that. But you're going to have to put in some work. My console friends are very ready. They've been I've been speaking to a lot of them, and they've been literally putting a plan together for day one. It's going to be a grind. I'm ready for it, and can't wait to welcome console players to the world of ARK Survival Ascended, because it's just felt way too long. But anyway, thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm looking forward to reading the comment section as always.